Okay, we're going to do one of these what's out tonight kind of thing, because there's a comet that some people are seeing. It's in here between Corona Borealis and Bootes, and you find this bright star Arcturus in the constellation Bootes, if I can speak. The best way to find Bootes is you find the Big Dipper, and its handle points down to Arcturus, and you can see the constellation. Let's see what we can find. Deep space objects. Okay. Deep space objects. See if we could find some of those mystery objects I've been pointing out. Okay, and the Big Dipper. Because if you have a pair of binoculars out, you'll be able to see some of these things. M3. It's a globular cluster, magnitude 6.3, so you'd probably be able to see it in a binoculars or a small telescope. It's right on the other side of Bootes. Okay, now we'd be able to find some galaxies and be able to see Starlinks. Okay, we have the Whirlpool Galaxy M51, and it's located right in here in M51b, the Whirlpool Galaxy. It's magnitude 8.1, so you probably need a 6-inch telescope, maybe binoculars. I think sometimes I can see it naked eye, but that's a different thing. So I can see some nights I can see blotches over in this area. Okay. NGC 5377, another galaxy, and that's fairly faint. Probably won't be able to see that. It's 11th magnitude. Double star cluster 53 Boo. Pinwheel Galaxy. M101. 7.9, so you'll probably be able to see that fairly good. I should have been doing these for a while, but I don't know why I haven't. Okay, and there's a bunch of galaxies in around here. This 12th magnitude, you probably wouldn't be able to see that. Here's the thing. There's a group of people who think Earth is flat, and they don't think satellites exist. They think they're balloons, but these things moving pretty fast for balloons. Sorry to bring that into there. M106, another Messier object, 8.4. Probably be able to see that on a pair of binoculars. Let's zoom into it. Okay, yeah. Okay, 12th magnitude. The thing is, higher the number, the dimmer it is. So these are all, 12th magnitude. The Owl Nebula, M97. Magnitude 9.9. Fairly dim, but you probably will be able to see it in a binoculars or a small telescope. Okay. M108. 10th magnitude, so it's fairly dim. The Surfboard Galaxy. So one thing you'd be able to see, I saw last night on a pair of binoculars, is the galaxy Andromeda. Yeah, it's on the other side of the sky. Pegasus. Now I'm getting... Where's Cassiopeia? M15, the Pegasus cluster. Okay. Slow down, Dave. Here we go. Don't think I covered M15 yet, but in the little shorts. But it's a globular cluster, yep. Great Pegasus cluster. M39 open cluster. Okay, I'm going to see if it has the coat hanger. Okay, it was around Cygnus. This looks like it's a part of a cluster, but the stars are all don't belong to each other, so but they look like a coat hanger from space. And okay, it's basically in the tail of Cygnus. If you go down here towards Aquila, and you'll be able to probably see it with a pair of binoculars. I didn't look for it last night. Okay. So we'll look for a few other objects. I was originally trying to find the Andromeda Galaxy. It's not that hard to find, Andromeda Galaxy. Okay. If you see the W in Cassiopeia and you see the top triangle and you point it down to this star, about 60% of the way down, you can on a dark sky, and you can actually see a little fuzzy splotch. And that's the Andromeda Galaxy. On either side you have M32, which is another galaxy. It just comes to look like a little spheroid or elliptical galaxy. And then you have M110 or NGC 205, if I can speak. And what does it say? What type of galaxy? I forget what type of galaxy. It looks like an elliptical galaxy. And around Cassiopeia, there's all kinds of star clusters. You have M103. And then you have the Lawnmower cluster. Never heard. What magnitude is that? That's 7.1, so you'll be able to see that. I probably saw these last night and I took a swing around with binoculars. And no, I don't try to record through binoculars. There's one galaxy here, this Starburst Galaxy IC10, magnitude 9.5. Okay. But there is Dragonfly cluster, 6.4. So you'd be able to see that. Probably in a dark sky, you'd probably be able to almost see it by just by your eyes. And the Pac-Man cluster, Pac-Man Nebula, NGC 281. Kind of looks like Pac-Man trying to eat the little pellets. And that's... what magnitude is that? Can't see. Can't see it. Maybe it's not listed. Okay. As you can see, there's all kinds of stuff out if the sky clears off. You can take a swing around different areas with binoculars. Perseus is another area that has a lot of clusters. Down here. .7 little scorpion. Okay. Oh, kind of looks like Scorpius. The hook to the tail. Double cluster NGC 1528. Fossil footprint nebula. Okay, this is how many there's so many objects nobody... there's probably a few people who know them all, but not me. Okay. H2 region. So ionized hydrogen. Probably a star forming region. Okay, but just to give you an idea what's out there. Okay, I hope everybody, if you do get out during clear skies the next few nights, hope you enjoy them and have a good night and clear skies.